Dom, big 3-1 win for your side last night. Stopped 25-26 in that contest. How'd you feel between the pipes?
I felt great. Obviously had a little bit of time off. Was practicing, getting ready for when my name got called again, and fortunate enough that we got that win, and we played a solid team game. I think that was kind of a statement we needed to make in this league, is that we are a top team in this league, and we are able to come out and get wins every single night. So I think last night was a great team effort. We played unbelievable, and it was great to get that win.
Yeah, obviously weren't called upon a ton in the first period. What did you see from your team in that 17-4 shot, lopsided start?
Yeah, unbelievable. Like I said, we came out ready to play, and I think that's been one of our biggest things this season, is how we've come out every game flying out of the gates. And I think we really made a statement on that yesterday, that if we get good starts in games, that we were able to play with everyone in this league and come out with wins. And I think it was important for us to come out there yesterday after winning back-to-back games, and being able to take that 3-game win streak and carry it over to Rockford tonight.
And you get into that second period, and then there's a lot of action coming your way. I mean, what were you seeing kind of fighting through traffic, things like that? Because it seemed like there was a lot of guys in your eyes at times.
Yeah, Milwaukee's a pretty big team. That's one of their key points that I picked up on the night before watching video, is that they send a lot of guys to the net. They try to get a lot of traffic. Their D are pretty active, but I think we did a fantastic job boxing out and making it pretty easy for me to see pucks coming through. And like you said, at times there were bodies in front, but I think the biggest thing is just being the backbone for the team and being able to make those saves when called upon. And fortunate enough, like I said, we got that job done, and we did a great job last night.
Well, you were called upon for a little highway robbery in the third period when a puck bounced out to an open side, and you were able to come across with that glove and make the save. What did you see on that one, or is that just purely instinct?
No, that's part of it's instincts. Of course, you gotta make the save, but I think it's just following puck, reading plays, knowing where guys are on the ice at all times, and that's what you got to do as a goalie. You got to be able to make a big save or two for your team in the game, especially when it's a close game like that. And making that save gave us a little bit more energy, gave us a little bit more juice to complete that game and finish that game with a win. So like I said, obviously it's a big save, but I think we played a great game as a team yesterday.
Well, the penalty kill shuts down the best power play in the league, and that's 17 of the past 18 they've killed off. What are you seeing from the group right now playing down a man?
Oh, unbelievable. We're blocking shots. We're doing all the right things. We're, quick on pucks. And obviously, that's how you win games is when you're shutting down the best power play in the league. And I think we've done a great job, and it's just been building over the last few games through our penalty kills that you could see we're getting better every game. And, I think we did a tremendous job just blocking shots and capitalizing when we needed to yesterday.
And for yourself, I mean, you mentioned it's been a little while since you were between the pipes. Does that kind of give you an opportunity, though, to kind of hone in on some of the finer details of your game so you are kind of ready when you get back into the net?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, just being able to get in few practices here. Drew, our goalie coach, was here. So I've been skating with him quite a bit. But just overall, it's sometimes what you do away from the rink, and I think that's the important things, is making sure that you're ready for when your name does get called upon. And obviously, Millie's been playing unbelievable, and we've been winning. So I think it's, it's important to go with the guy that's, rolling right now. But I think for me, my biggest thing was when I get that opportunity, I want to make sure that, I continue this win streak for this team and come out there and be the backbone, just like Millie's been doing. So I think, yeah, of course, when you don't play for a little bit, you try to hone in on different things, different aspects of your game that you can get better on. And I think that's just the main thing that I've been doing, was really trying to, get better at certain things. And for when I do get in the net, that it's, obviously not perfect, but as best as it can be. And it really showed yesterday.
I was actually talking with Thomas the other day about this, but how important is that healthy competition between the two of you, that you're pushing each other when you get between the pipes?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's something that we've been, we've talked about as a group, like between the goalies and Drew, is just we have the capability of being, the best goaltending duo in this league. And I think, when you have that healthy competition on the ice and then you're really close off the ice, it does nothing but getting yourself better, getting each other better, and getting the team better. You know, at the end of the day, when you get two solid goaltenders the team believes in, then, you know, it allows the team to go out and play at their best and go play with their instincts, and knowing that, you know, if there is a breakdown, you got the guy back in the net that will, you know, keep us in the game here. So I think it's really important to have, you know, that healthy competition, getting each other better every day, but it does also help the team, you know, play with their best too. So I think, you know, having me and Millie here, it's a great duo, and, you know, we're just getting better now.